Okay, so this morning we are hanging with Tatiana Richaud, who is one of the winners of KCRW's Young Creators Project. Welcome so much, Tatiana. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for
Good,
having me.
of course, and a very special congratulations. We're so excited to hear your music. But first, we understand that you're living in Silver Lake. Is that correct?
I am in Silver Lake, yes.
And it's such a creative community. How
Mhm.
much does your environment and especially Silver Lake contribute to your creative ideas or even your music?
Well, I live right next to the lake, the Silver Lake, so it's always nice to walk around that reservoir in that area. And, since my parents both moved from different places, I think their environments too, and where they grew up and where we go. Um, Not only Silver Lake, I mean, like also when I go to France and when I visit family there, I think environments that I grew up in really influenced me. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nice. It's environment, I think, is very much important. Another thing that I think is very unique about what you do is this connection with audio and visual. Your
Mhm.
website is beautiful, and you've
Thank you.
said that you're very much inspired by visual. How much does that go hand in hand with what you put out?
Well, yeah, I'm an aspiring film composer as well. I love writing music for anything visual, and ever since I was young, I like to connect the two in the best way I possibly could. I just think every visual and every story should be accompanied by music or sound of some kind. So, yeah, I want to study kind of music for visual media in college. That's what I'm planning to major on. So yeah, as much as I love singing and songwriting, even the song that got me into all this is with a music video. So
Mm.
I think the two are a beautiful pair and they should go hand in hand more often.
Totally agree. It's like taco and the meat. But I,
Yes.
I do I do want to pivot. By the way, shout out to Silver Lake, some of the greatest tacos ever. But
Yes.
but also what's special about you is your connection to Graham of Blur. Can you break that down exactly what that is for folks who don't know?
Yeah. Well, I was working on the series I'm Not Okay with This, the Netflix series with Graham Coxon, and basically, you know, we kind of got in contact, and then he called me at his studio, which was really cool. It was just me and him, kind of in his back house. He had a really nice setup, and we just kind of went through all the songs on the album, and I was the lead female vocalist. He was the the male vocalist,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was really interesting how he kind of did everything himself. I didn't expect that going in, but he did the production, he was putting everything together. Just it was really interesting and really fun.
That must be inspiring because he's such a legend. And what was your takeaway from that experience? Was there one?
Yeah, I guess it made me feel like I could do it by myself watching him, do all of that, write all the songs, go on Logic and produce it himself. It was really inspiring, and I left it definitely knowing more than I did coming into it side of him for sure.
Yeah, before we let you go, I have to ask you, can you break it down? What exactly is Artist for Change?
Oh yeah, that's a club at my school that me and some friends made. It was basically over Zoom, over quarantine. We wanted to create a space where like um underrepresented we could like appreciate underrepresented artists, so artists of color, women, LGBTQ, you know,
Mhm.
and it was a really cool space where we could just bring in an artist like every other week and talk about them and learn more about artists we may not have known if we didn't have the club. So yeah, that was the idea behind that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Tatiana Richaud, we appreciate you so much, but we would love to hear one more of your songs. Which one do you think we should play on Morning Becomes Eclectic?
I think this is a cover I did. It's called Triptych by Samia, and I think you'd enjoy it. I had a lot of fun covering it. It's one of my favorite songs. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's take a listen.